In January 17, 2019, DOH issued an official statement a day after the apparent suicide of the Razorback drummer Brian Velasco. DOH also said that in the Philippines, 3.3 million Filipinos suffer from depressive disorders with suicide rates in 2.5% in males and 1.7% in females per 100,000. And they also noted that, according to the World Health Organization, 800,000 people die each year due to suicide. Hello everyone, I am Princess Miguel and I'm here to spread awareness about the project of the Semicolon. Semicolon is a project of Amy Bluewill, founded in 2013, and she wanted to honor her father's death after he died due to suicide. She settled on the content symbol to help express the hope when a life is saved. A semicolon is a symbol of perseverance that comes from grappling with mental illness. It also represents the author could have just ended but choose not to. And the author is you and the sentence is your life. So, simulan na natin. So, nagsimula akong mag-drawing ng semicolon dito is since noong 4th year pa ako, which is grade 10. And I guess that was 2016. So, the last time na nakapag-drawing ako ng semicolon is the midterms. This second sem is around February or March. So, I also draw a semicolon on my wrist. Especially to those days na my anxiety is attacking. My sudden sadness, I feel so irritated, I feel hopeless. And hahanap ako ng paraan to motivate myself at least. So sometimes pag dinodraw ko siya, I don't know, I feel much better kasi maalala mo talaga yung gustong ipahatid sa'yo ng semicolon, which is you have a choice to end or just put a period or just a semicolon. Kasi it's your life naman, 'di ba? It's your life. You could have just put a period and that means you end it, or just put a semicolon for you to keep going. So, napadalas akong gumamit ng semicolon, especially nung first sem. Kasi college na, and then we're adjusting kasi sobrang laki ng environment. Kasi before na isang building lang kayo ng senior high school and then ng high school, and then now you're going to meet a lot of people around you. You're gonna interact with different people, with different courses, with different perspective in life, with different attitude, etc. It's really hard for you to find a friendship in those days because it's a college. So, sa iba, napadali silang maghanap ng mga friendship nila because nahanap nila yung sumakto dun sa mga ugaling gusto nila or sa vibes, meaning. So, I also have friends naman nung nag-start yung first semester. So, I have, I guess, barkada agad, no? And then, I'm just still thinking if I could rely on those people. Kasi, they don't know me yet eh. Especially, magbibigay ako ng mga malalalim na stories or mga bagay like this na baka hindi nila ako seryosohin or baka hindi sila masyadong mag-interact with those things. Kasi first of all, may mga tao din na ayaw nila mag-react dun sa mga mental illness ng ibang tao. Possible na makuha kong respond doon is, seryoso ka ba? Nagjo-joke ka ba? Kasi honestly, kapag I'm with my friends, sobrang saya na walang problema. And all, I'm the joker, and then I tell jokes, and then biglang, syempre, parang magtataka muna sila, really depressed? Or you're just sad? So, ayun. For the first 3 months, I'm having trouble kausapin sila about it. Kasi, I'm really thinking, would they laugh at me? Or, baka layuan nila pag nalaman nila na meron akong mental illness na ganito. Then I found someone who last semester, tatago na lang natin sa pangalang Thor, who is really taking a medication for his anxiety and depression. And to be honest, magkaiba kami kasi hindi ako nagpunta sa psychologist or I'm not taking a medication. Well, si Thor, na friend ko, is really pumunta talaga siya sa psychologist, and he also suggested na pumunta na akong psychologist kasi he started seeing my cuts here. I don't know if it's visible. Ayan. Visible pa naman siya. So, ayun. He really suggested na I need to go to a psychologist since I am harming myself na. So, I realized, due to sa lahat ng mga pinag-usapan namin about sa mental illness and all, he made me realize na I really need to tell those people around me my stories, especially these friends of mine ng college. Kasi yung mga CHS, since blockmates for 2 years, diba? Since classmate ko sila for 2 years or 3 years, talagang nakilala ka na nila and alam nila bagay na nagpapatrigger sa'yo or hindi. Since ito sobrang bago, he suggested na kailangan mong sabihin sa kanila para alam din nila kung ano yung mga bagay na pwedeng makapagpa-trigger sa'yo at maiwasan din yon. So, mostly friends ang mga nilalapitan ko since I'm not that close to my family and I'm also adopted. And I'm also adopted. And he said na, do they know? And he's really talking to my, and he said, do they know? And he tried to ask me, do they know? And I said, some of my friends know it. And he said na, it would be unfair if hindi nila alam kung ano yung nangyayari sa ulo mo or sa utak mo, and then something just happened to you. So, could be possible na ma-self-blame pa nila yung sarili nila if they don't really know what's happening inside you. So, kahit yung best friend mo far away from you or yung mga friends mo ng CHS, yung mga trusted friends mo, dapat alam din nila or at least humingi ka pa din ng tulong sa kanila. Let's go down how to control your emotions. So in order for you to control your feelings, you need to know the roots. So like for example, I'm mad. Bakit ako galit? Ano yung reason kung bakit ako nagalit? So I have to know the roots. If I am angry with something, what can we do about this? Do I have to contact that person and then talk about things para things will get enlightened to me? Or if I am having an anxiety, what can I do about it? And usually, this anxiety just needs a little bit of assurance. If assurance is needed, then I guess we have to question somebody or those people na kailangan talaga natin ng assurance para hindi tayo mapunta dun sa part na hindi tayo pa ulit-ulit na iniisip kung ano yung magiging result ng mga bagay na hindi naman talaga natin kayang i-predict. And if you are having an eating disorders, then maybe you can talk about it with someone. Same goes if you have a trauma-related disorders. You have to tell those people, especially those people who you really trust, na you have those kinds of mental illness para may mga things or instances na maiwasan din nila. If you can't help yourself, please seek for a psychologist and take a medication if you really need to. Some do's and don'ts is if you are shaking or your heart is really racing, just avoid drinking too much coffee or just limit your coffee. Especially if you know to yourself na you have anxiety. Since madami kang nainom na caffeine, possible na hindi ka pa makatulog ng maaga, which may lead to a lot of situations that could run into your head and thoughts na possible pa na magkaroon ka pa ng a lot of panic attack dun sa mga piniplay out mong situations dun sa head mo. So, let's go down to depression. The one yung isa is medical prescribed siya, which means nagpunta talaga siya sa psychology and sinabi talaga niya na depressed and meron siyang ini-intake na medicine. Whereas yung isa is self-prescription, wala siyang tinitake na medicine. Sinabi niya lang sa sarili niya na meron siyang depression. So, the second issue about this depression is it really depressed or is it sad? Kasi like mga example ko kanina, possible na nagpapakita na siya ng signs ng depression, pero hindi nila siniseryoso kasi baka overacting or baka hindi naman talaga siya depressed, sadness lang yan. So we first know what is depression and what is the sadness. So, one of the talks na napuntahan ko is sadness is malungkot ka ngayon. Malungkot ka, pero the next few hours, masaya ka na. And that you will know na, hindi pala depression. Sadness lang pala yung na-feel ko. Whereas, these signs of depression is the loss of energy, wala ka ng gana, tinatamad ka na talaga, ayaw mo nang lumabas ng kwarto, ayaw mo nang lumabas ng bahay, and the thought of self-harm. And the third one is the isolation. So, ayaw mo na may kasama, gusto mo ikaw lang mag-isa. And then the fourth one is the poor concentration, hindi ka nila. And then the fifth one is the frequent sadness. So, let's go sa mga tips para you feel much better. Is first, have a break, have a KitKat. Well, that's true kasi chocolates help you, especially kailangan mo ng sweetness. As far as I know, it really can help you. Then, entertain yourself by attending, dancing. And I will end my vlog for today with this short video of a prominent actor, Dwayne Johnson, to give you a short message. Bye.
I found that with depression, one of the most important things you could realize is that you're not alone. You're not the first to go through it. You're not going to be the last to go through it. And oftentimes it happens. You feel like you're alone and you feel like it's only you and you're in your bubble. And I wish I had someone at that time who could just pull me aside and, hey, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. So I wish I knew that. Just got to remember. Hold on to that fundamental quality of faith. Have faith that on the other side of your pain, is something good.